those four teams, they played in a manner which they would be tired. We played 3 games in a row those 3 days. So now this one team don't play 3 games in a row. He gets to rest, go to one country, play one game, rest, go to another country, play another game, rest, go to another country, play another game. How's that fair?
Hey man, all I can say is y'all are screwed. We back, we live, we here. What you want, yo? What you want? I know what you want. You'll want to know what's going on with that game, right? That update. That's what you'll want. All right, Almeida, tell us what's going on.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up? No, we want to know what's up. Everybody wants to know what's up. We want to know what's up. So what's the deal?
Thing, man. I just got confirmed by Fiba that we play on the 15th. If Uganda wins in Morocco, then we don't play. So basically, that's it for now.
So hold on a second. If Uganda wins that very first game against Morocco, who's not going?
Morocco's not going.
Well, I'll be damned. And if they win and they come to you guys,
we gotta win by more than 3 to go.
You gotta win by more than 3. Okay.
And in that case,
okay, hold on a second. So if you guys win, then they go play who?
This is what I don't know, because then it's between Uganda and Morocco, and then you got the Egypt that declined to play Uganda. So there's like missing points on the table.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So what's going to happen? Because then they need to play Egypt because they skipped Egypt, right? So what's going to happen?
Yes.
You guys win, Morocco wins. What's going to happen?
I don't know, man. I guess people are going to decide.
Very interesting.
They're gonna decide in the table like they did for this.
You know,
it don't matter what you play on the court.
I guess it does. You know what?
Yeah, that's how it feels like.
Right about now, it feels good being Egypt. They can do whatever they want to do. It just flies.
And I know, right?
Don't you love it? You know, walk like an Egyptian. That's how they feeling like, you know.
Just
they
turn
vibing
and be like, hey, you know what? I'm not playing no more games. And I'm going to Afrobasket.
Yeah, I mean, just dictate your way, man. Like, this is the way it's going to be, all right? And you guys going to agree to it, whether you like it or not.
She was like, Uganda has to play the 3 games that he didn't play. Egypt is like, I ain't playing, bro.
And that's that.
And that's that.
And that's that. I mean,
and then she was like, okay, don't worry about it. Uganda, you go play Morocco. If you win in Morocco, then that's it. If you lose, go to Cape Verde. And if you lose in Cape Verde too, then we'll figure it out in the end. Don't worry.
Yeah. When we get to that bridge, we'll figure it out. Right now, we're not there.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry. We'll just announce something in the website saying Uganda qualified and Cape Verde or Morocco didn't qualify. We'll make it work. Don't worry. That's how it looks like.
Oh, Lord. Fiba, what up, Fiba? Fiba, what is up with that? Huh? Please.
I don't know. How do you look at it right now?
It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. This is really crazy. It just goes to show how powerless a lot of these countries are. I mean, no voice. It's almost kind of like, you know, I'm looking at this as the rest of the African countries being exactly like the way they are in the UN. You know, there are 5 countries that pretty much vote for everything. So out here, Fiba, there's Egypt, and who else? Who else can do that? I guess it's just Fiba is Egypt because Egypt was the originator, right? According to Fiba. So when Egypt says something, they have veto power. They can veto anybody. I mean, that's the way I see it.
FIBA announced Uganda has to play 3 games. You know.
So what 3 games?
What happened?
Right.
The 3 games they didn't play in the qualifiers.
So it seems like they're only playing 2 games.
So if they would have to redo the qualifiers, there should be 3 games.
Right.
If FIBA announced no, it wasn't Uganda's fault. Okay, it wasn't Uganda's fault. FIBA determined that, right?
Right.
Uganda has to play 3 games. Why is Uganda not playing Egypt first?
Well, from okay, here's the conundrum, right? It's like this.
Yeah.
Some people will tell you that, oh, they're actually doing you guys a favor, because if Egypt doesn't care, Egypt could just take a bunch of little schoolgirls to go out there and represent the national team. They don't care because technically they've qualified, right? So they don't care, all right? So they can do that.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing, right? Here's the flip side of that. Well, I forgot about the flip side. I had something. I don't know. I just
no. I got
there was something I was about to say.
Huh? I want someone to pick up on your thing too. Like like you said with Egypt and Uganda. Like it's not even ethical anymore because everything was still playing in the qualifiers.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
right.
Even though Egypt had won 3 games,
right,
in those qualifiers. Uganda playing Egypt first and then Egypt playing us would have changed a lot of stuff.
Correct.
Like Egypt would have played a game, they would have been tired.
Correct.
For the next game, you don't know what could happen.
Right.
But since Uganda didn't play in that tournament that was defined, now the whole ethical thing about it is what you said. Egypt can send a bunch of little kids to go play.
Right.
Is that ethical now?
No, it's not.
In the tournament, if Egypt would have played, he would have had his A team and trying to win the game.
Right.
How is this fair for us? I think the only thing you can do now is cancel all the games that was played in that qualifiers and remake a new qualifier for just this Group E. All right, guys, go play again then. That would be the correct way. The correct way would be like, if the correct way would be like, okay, Uganda didn't play there, and they told Uganda at the time in the qualifiers, don't worry, we'll reschedule your games.
Right.
Why didn't you reschedule all the games and say, okay, the tournament is compromised for these teams?
Right.
Because it makes no sense for 2 teams to play and then for another team to come play the other teams. Like, what kind of stuff is that? Like, look at it from this perspective. What does that tell you? Like, it's not right. It's not ethical. It's not in the sportsmanship. It's not in sportsmanship towards all the other teams. It's not right for all the other teams.
There's an advantage there, yeah. But hey,
and then people want to say, oh, it's better for you guys if they go play there. No, it's not better for nobody because they, it's almost like they're doing whatever they want. And if I'm in another position, I wouldn't like that. I'm not looking this just in my position. I'll be selfish about like, nah, this worked for us. And I'll be selfish and just think about myself. And that's what most people think when they told us that, yeah, it works for you guys. I don't know why you're mad. That's not the point. The point is doing stuff right.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
I get it. I get what you're saying. And then, in addition to that, it just shows how flawed the system is. I think that's really how we could put it. I don't think there's a mechanism right there where you can actually challenge the actual
decision.
System. Right, the decision.
Yeah, like how can you challenge this decision? Is there an arbitrary for this where you can go to? If you an arbitrary like council or something like that, because this is not right on many levels. You play 3 games in first qualifier, and we come in the second qualifier. One team can't play, and you're gonna be like, don't worry, you're gonna play after. Like, it's a qualifier. There's a reason why you play it like that.
Very true, my friend.
At the beginning of it, you got points. You got a team that won 3 games, a team that won 1, a team that won 2, and a team that won 0. So everything was still in play. Those 4 teams, they played in a manner which they would be tired. We played 3 games in a row those 3 days. So now this one team don't play 3 games in a row. He gets the rest, go to one country, play 1 game. Rest, go to another country, play another game. Rest, go to another country, play another game. How's that fair?
Hey man, all I can say is y'all are screwed.
I'm just saying, like, if I was the president of my federation, I wouldn't accept it.
Right.
Definitely wouldn't. But it's like you said, like you can't do nothing. Who you gonna go to?
Hey man, so okay, I'm sorry. I know you're hurting right now and all that. I just want to make sure my peoples, our peoples, everybody out there, they know what's going on. When is the game? When are the games beginning? June 15th. You guys get to play, or is it June 15th?
July 15th.
Huh? July
15th.
July 15th.
July 15th is the game against us. I don't know when is the game against Morocco.
Okay, all right. So that is also a maybe.
Is the actual date that if they lose in Morocco, they will come to Cape Verde.
Okay, and one final question, man. Who's paying for your ticket?
I guess Fiba Africa and Uganda.
No. I'm very serious. This is not a joke. This is
I don't know.
it's a question for real because I'm sure people want to know. So I'm asking you. You should, if they called you today, because you told me they gave you a call today. So probably they told you, Mr. Almeida.
I ain't paying for
they probably called you. Is this Mr. Almeida? You guys will have a game on 15th of July. Now, what's going to happen is. Right. Okay. So they didn't tell you how they're going to fly you in, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay, on that note, I gotta go. That's actually Fiba calling me. No, I'm kidding. That's I gotta go. Please, hold on.